So last time we were here, we were working on kind of feeling these different levels of energy and different kind of constricted flows and open flows, right? Were we doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can feel that when if my partner grabs me, that's not so good. That's a withdrawal of ki. Better than that is a defensive extension of ki.
Mm-hmm.
But we want to make this, we want to feel this as defensive. So
I don't want you to have to keep staring.
what happens is that we get into this thing where we think we're being defensive, but in reality I'm just putting up a wall and staying behind the wall.
Right.
So the idea is to direct the energy to your partner. Okay, and you'll see his center move, or first center move, if you directed your energy there.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next step, of course, this is better than this, but it's not as good as developing the flow. Makes that happen, allows him to express fully. All right? So let's grab a partner and let's work on this feeling. First you want to go, well, that's not so good. Just collapse. And also, I want your partner to be very aware, who's ever grabbing you, of whether you're withdrawing like this, which is actually not a withdrawal, it's pressure going in a different direction. Withdrawal is actually kind of just letting everything happen, not pulling energy toward you. Okay, sometimes we use the word withdrawal when we pull our energy this way.
Sure.
And in a sense it is, because we're sucking it up this way. But what I want you to experience is really letting it go. That's the difference I want you to distinguish. Okay, so we'll have this like withdrawal. Because oftentimes, like in 10 conferences, we'll withdraw our ki to try to get away. Right? That's not going to be helpful. And then the other thing is we want to be able to really project ki out, even if it's in a constricted flow. Just so we know that it's energy flowing outward. Right? And from there, once we get the sense of energy flowing outward, we can then sort of like when you have a hose and it's twisted down to a constricted flow so it can spray across the yard, and then you open it so that it's kind of now a bigger spray. Right? So it's instead of right? So let's see if we can find those three distinct states of being in which that kind of flow happens. Okay? So grab a partner. Okay, that's not so hot, right?
Right.
Okay, what's better than that? That. Okay, what's the best? That's a withdrawal.
Yeah.
So my center's not affected.
I know. But see, the exercise is, what's the conscious best, right? You're asking me to think of the best.
Okay.
Whereas
well,
my thing is, to get to there, I can't think about it. I have to just empty my
good
mind.
point. Now, it's not a matter of thinking.
Right.
It's a matter of feeling.
Yes.
Here, grab one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Right.
When I let myself go, I feel overwhelmed, and that's not so hot.
Right.
Okay? Now, when that happens,
Mm-hmm.
the feeling is you're not going to get near me.
Right.
I'm going to keep you back.
Right.
That's the feeling.
Right.
Okay? Let's play with that a little bit.
Okay.
If my feeling is I want to keep you back, but I don't want to offend you,
Yeah.
then I put up a shield here.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Now the energy is extending outward from my center, but it's stopping right here.
Gotcha.
It's a shield, not a spear.
Right.
Okay? The spear
Right.
moves you back.
Right.
The shield can move you back too, but I got to move my center. I got to
Right.
move the whole structure.
Right.
All right? But what I'm looking for is I'm looking for energy flowing out of my center
Mhm.
directly into your center.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Now see, when that happens and I keep my intention on your center, it doesn't matter where you move, we move together.
Right.
Okay? Then the last state of mind is I want to take the nature of this feeling, which is defensive,
Right.
and turn it into something that's more of a higher level, like acceptance.
Right.
Right? So it's maybe not so much, we don't want to do it in the realm of our thinking.
Yeah.
Even though our thinking can lead there,
Okay.
I
Okay.
think you can leave there. Like one thing that Wendy Palmer does in her conscious embodiment is she asks you to find a quality that you'd like to see more of in the world.
Right.
Whether it's acceptance or love or generosity or humor or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then envision that, feel how it would feel. Actually embody that feeling of what it would feel like. What would it feel like if there was more appreciation in the world? Appreciation is what I like. And if there was more appreciation, it would be more me appreciating you.
Right. Right.
That would be limited.
Right.
But to feel appreciation everywhere, that's a whole different feeling.
Uh-huh.
See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're trying to do. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's try one more time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send my energy directly into your center, as in the sphere category. The energy into your center. And that's not so hot, right? Because I can plow right into you.
Right.
What's better than that? There's a spirit.
Right.
Okay? And what's even better than that?
This word.
That's a withdrawal.
Yeah. See, this is where I get stuck
Right.
because.
So let me just ask you.
So
give me
let's.
Can I ask you one thing?
Mm-hmm.
What quality would you like to see more of in the world?
That's not for question.
Compassion.
Compassion. Okay, so give me the defense first.
The that.
Yeah, the spike, the spear.
Right.
That's not compassion, right?
Right.
What would it feel like if you woke up tomorrow and suddenly the world was twice as compassionate? Okay, I didn't change anything about what I was doing,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So you found this spot
Yeah.
where suddenly my energy just was enveloped by your energy.
Right.
And so I went off into the spiral,
Right.
and you turned right with me.
Right.
Because in this envision of compassion, it's allowing everything.
Right. But one thing that's important for me is not to get an idea of, this compassion is going to have this kind of appearance in the
Right.
world. Right.
Right. Because that intellectualizes it.
Yes. That's
Okay,
exactly.
it takes away from the feeling.
Right. And the
See,
feeling of the compassion.
Yeah, we call this the difference between the map and the territory.
Right.
The
Right.
map would be studying it and thinking about it and bouncing back against my own feeling
Right.
to try to decide if I'm there.
Right.
And what I want to do is I want to get to the feeling. That's the territory. Right? And
Right.
also, see, it prevents you from going down if your energy is not extending into my center like an attack.
That's right.
What you get is you get a handshake. Hi. That's enough, right? And when you increase it into a real attack,
Right.
then the Aikido happens. Right?
Right.
Somebody else want to try?
Yeah.
Oh, Jonathan, we're videotaping. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to think of something humorous to say, but
I'll remove it and okay. So
that's not so hot, right?
No.
Boom. Okay, what's better than that?
That's it.
Okay, that's a wall.
Mhm.
See how your arms out here?
Uh-huh.
You're going, don't
Ah.
come any closer. I've got a wall up here. We got people on the top with boiling oil.
Right.
Right? Do you
Right.
feel that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now stick the spike out the wall. Drop your shoulder. Okay, here, feel this for a second. Get back. Does it feel like I mean it?
No.
Go ahead, grab. Okay, so I'm gonna not think about this. This is what Jim was talking about. This is the intellectualizing of it.
Mhm.
That's sticking the spear out.
Right.
You're gonna do that naturally.
Okay.
We're in a classroom situation, it's kind of hard to do that.
Right.
But I want you to kind of just get into that mode of like, I'm sticking a spear through this guy.
Okay.
Okay. Better. And see how my center's moving?
Right.
And your shoulder's not up here like
Right.
this? Good. Okay, now what's a quality you'd like to see more of in the world?
Joy.
Beautiful. Now, when you opened it up about that wide,
Uh-huh.
which was certainly enough. But my experience was this, here on the other side, was this.
Okay.
See how big that was and
Yeah.
how forceful it still was?
Yeah.
So it was a flood, but it wasn't a soft rain.
Right.
It was a thundercloud dropping on me.
Okay.
We don't want to We
Right.
don't want to necessarily get to that point absolutely every time. We just want to recognize where we are. So, Han, you want to try?
Sure, okay.
So that's not so hot, right? Okay, what's better than that? Right. Okay, and what's the quality you'd like to see more in the world?
Let me guess the quality. Let me guess the quality.
What was that quality?
I don't know, I didn't think it.
Okay, good.
And
Well,
just-
that goes back to what Jim's trying to do. He doesn't want to think it. You want to try, Jonathan?
Yes.
Okay. So, what's not so hot? That's not so hot. What's better than that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what quality is it that you'd like to bring into the world? Nice. Beautiful. Okay, Jim, you want to try one more time?
Oh, sure. What quality do I want in the world?
That's not so hot, right? Boom.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're in withdrawal mode already.
Yeah, it's
And what's
because I'm
better
in my
than
own head.
What's better than
Something that looks like this.
that? No, you're leaving me out.
I know.
That's why we're trying to get to the second point first, where your key's extending into my center. That's an easier place to get to.
Depends.
Moving.
Defend.
Wow.
Defend yourself. Boom, defend yourself. Better.
Uh-huh.
Okay, see how my center has to move back now?
Right.
All right.
Right.
Okay, now what's the best? What's better than that?
See, here's my thing. I'm thinking, what's better than that? I'll move my arm here, I'll do that. And I'll do
Yeah,
that.
that's not gonna work.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have to change your state of being. That's better, but there's some withdrawal in there, right?
Yeah.
Because you go back into this intellectual state.
Yeah.
That's why we wanna go from feeling.
Right. See,
Okay, give me the distinction.
yeah.
of-
So what it is now is self-consciousness.
Gotcha.
Right. So.
That's why I just want you to go, get back.
Right. Yeah.
But even though, see, you're still trying to
Yeah,
put me in
yeah.
a certain place.
Well,
I
here-
want you to, let's hang on here for a second. We're gonna go down to the most basic human thing, which is get back, give me space,
Right.
there. Okay, now feel how you kind of did that first.
Yeah.
I want you to do this, get back,
Okay.
okay? Oh, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Where am I? There, okay?
Right.
Okay, keep it there.
Right. See, this feels stuck. This feels very stuck.
Yeah, and you know why? Because you're measuring that you're at your limit.
Yeah.
I'm not measuring I'm at my limit.
Right.
My energy is not limited. It's going right through you.
Okay.
Okay?
All right. I do the same thing.
Yes. Okay, so don't try to affect me.
Right.
Just let that energy out. That, like, get back. There it is.
Right.
That was smooth and easy, right? And
Right.
direct.
Right. Yes.
That's an expansion of ki from your center, an
Okay.
expression of ki from your center into my center.
Okay.
And that's what your attacker's really gonna do, right?
Right.
Okay, now what's better than that? That's a withdrawal,
Yeah.
right? I want you to stay with this first. Get back. And that's intellectual now. Just
Yeah.
let it go. Let it happen. Better. Okay, now what would be better than that even?
I worked so hard to get to this, and now you want me to change it in a way that's not that, right?
Right.
So,
Okay, so can I make a suggestion?
yeah, think of something.
What's a quality that you would like to see more of in the world?
Okay.
What is it? Tell me.
Truth.
There we go.
Okay, so what would there be like if there was more truth? in it?
Acceptance.
Okay, so don't accept
I
this.
know.
Don't accept it.
Right.
Okay, see how it's here's not affecting my center.
Yeah.
So sit it out.
I really want to do this.
I know, you're leveraging that. Here, watch.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
I'll show you some acceptance. That's acceptance.
Yeah,
Okay, it's not really acceptance. That's energy moving out toward your center.
right, right.
So give me that. There, good, perfect. Okay, now how would it be if there was more acceptance in the world? There it is. Okay, see, I'm not even thinking it's happening,
Yes.
but my center reacts
Yeah.
because our energies then have this collusion,
Right.
right?
Right.
Okay, so everybody got it. Let's practice. Can you work with Jonathan?